Hello guys! So I've been looking for something new to play on my channel. New year, new stuff. And I was watching a streamer friend of mine who we raided the other day playing Slay the Princess, which is done by the same people that did this. And I'm kind of excited. I kind of want to try it out. So here we are, seeing how this goes. I'll move you over to the screen that I can see. I have no idea what's happening, what we need to do. Let's have a look at the controls. Enter advances dialogue, space advances dialogue with, okay, and activates the interface. Let's start without selecting choices, so we can just not select choices. Okay. We can navigate the interface with arrow keys. Access, you can skip dialogue control, tags, toggles dialogue skipping. Opens, okay, so we've got it like a journal. That's good. Hides user interface, takes a screenshot, toggles assistive self-voicing. What is self-voicing when it's at home? Hang on. It's used to read out text. Oh, okay. Well, I'm scared already. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, okay. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Once this dialogue activates, middle click hides the user interface, right click accesses game menu. Okay. So we'll look at preferences. Display. Oh, that's better. There you go. Text speed, auto forward time. I'm gonna put the music. It is a bit loud. Visual overlay intensity. I don't know what any of this stuff is. We'll just go through it as we go. Let's just hit start. See what happens. Our name is Druin. You live in the city of... where do we live? Ineba. Ineba. They, them. Well, I mean, I'm a she, her. Nice that you get to select your pronouns, though. Ooh, 2 traits. Okay, what 2 traits do we want? Attractive and charming and natural flirt. People either want to be with you or be you. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. We can talk to animals. A gift and a curse. Wow, this is a lot more than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Strong and athletic. Hang on a second. Hello, Glitch. How you doing? Oh, you wonderful human too. We're right at the beginning of this. I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm just trying to decide what traits I want. Whether I want to be like an attractive, flirty person or like a mystical, strange... I quite like... Hi, Danny. How you doing? I'm quite liking the idea of... Ooh, picks up on vibes. Why can I only pick 2? I want all of them. I will take everything. To be honest, I'm not doing this one. I don't think I couldn't pull this off on my best day, so that's out the window. Doing alright. Nice to finally have a day off work. I've done the last 5 days in a row. Oof. Nice. Well, sit back and relax, because I have no idea what's about to happen, but I hope it's good. I kind of want to talk to animals. It's a gift and a curse. So there are animals in this game. That's what I'm assuming. Doing good. Hubs woke me up and took me out for breakfast. Very nice. Oh, a nice surprise breakfast. You see the threads of reality in a way others cannot. I feel like these 2 go together, and then these 3 go together, and then this one and this one. I don't know. I don't know whether I want to do this seriously or whether I want to be a hot person that talks to animals. Because these seem like the most useless ones. We're going to have to play this different. Yeah, traits unlock additional paths. No! This is a replayer one. Well, there you go then. There you go. I kind of want to be mystical. I'm feeling quite mystical today, so we're going to be mystical. We could also be observant. We could be the one who can see everything, or we could just talk to animals. Let's be the hot, crazy, mystical girl. That is an awesome emote, actually. Yeah, look at it. That is so cute. Okay. Do I want to be the hot, random, mystical girl? Now I'm feeling like I just want to be the nonsense character. This is not boding well, considering I can't even pick the traits. Let's be the mystical talk to animals person. But then what about the no, I don't have street smarts anyway. This one doesn't even tell me what it is. Well, you know how to lie and when you're being lied to. Ooh. I like that. Now I'm gonna be mystical and street smart. I'm playing as you, yeah. I was looking through all the work I've done for people in that little anxiety and oh, cute. Yeah, okay, we'll be mystical and talk to animals. Although no. Yeah, mystical and talk to animals, why not? Yeah, that is really cool. I've always loved Danny's avatar. I didn't realise you'd done that. That was I love that little anxiety onion with the ears and everything. Is so cute. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now you're here, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. Okay, Okay, this is our dialogue history. What's this one? Okay. Save and settings, okay. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself travelling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. So you got a long-lost cousin, there was some bad news, and you're just on lots of rides that someone else paid for. Look sure it knew exactly what they wanted, so making sure. Well, you're both extremely talented and wonderful people. Because, yeah, I love it. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore. Okay, so your long-lost cousin, her mother, or their mother, your aunt. Yeah, because, sorry, Pearl Ann is the mother, so we don't know the gender of the cousin yet, but okay. Seems like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Stop! Mystical. But it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. The fates of Thread have been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made. It was simply destiny. So when your cousin called, you knew what had to be done. And now, the end of the long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyway, as I was saying... we were like looking the other way, and this guy's just been staring at us. Oh, thank you, Glitch. Stop! Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. Wow, you sound like a voice actor. Oh, sorry, Rain. I do tend to put on stupid voices. But hello, Rain. How you doing? I know, right? He doesn't even have eyelids. Where are his eyelids? I want to what? He wants to yeah. I'm scared of him. Not gonna lie. Love the beanie, though. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing the usual prank stuff, you know, pushing the jogger into the harbour, that sort of thing. He's a fish. He does, yeah. Pushing joggers into the harbour. I'm just going to not reply. I'm just going to let him talk his way through this. You do your best to keep a blank face, waking up and by extension, accidentally giving this strange man permission to keep talking to you was a mistake. Yeah. Just stare back at him. It's just a prank, bro. Yeah, yeah. I think we should just be staring at him the same way he was staring at us with the smile. It's the only way to go right now. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. I don't know why he's got this voice. She actually hit my friend and said it hurt a lot. And he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell in the harbour all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. I don't like the void that is his mouth. He is insane. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. On and off for about a year is pretty serious. Nice. Well, how did you meet your girlfriend? Well, I pushed her in a river. She was going to call the cops on me, and I pushed her in a river. Or she fell in a river. So what's up here now? Okay, so I can see all of this. And this is... Okay, I've done nothing that means that... though about 5 months ago she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez. You ever get so mad you just, like, want to kill somebody? Ooh. We're like 5 seconds into this game and I'm already like, I have no idea. Okay. I think I'm gonna say, oh yeah, all the time. I do the same thing. Never followed through, of course. This is me. I don't know why I'm be truthful. I wasn't being truthful. Oh yeah, totally. Never would. Of course not. Yeah, but I definitely think about it. Sometimes even plan it out. Okay, maybe I think about like... No, actually, I don't think I've ever thought about killing somebody. This is me being honest now. Like you say, you can be so mad you could kill someone. I don't think I've ever been that mad. Well, I've been that mad, but not... Anyway. This is too far, though. Sometimes even plan it out just to, you know, let off some steam. Would never do anything. Yep, never, but a person can't help what thoughts they have, right? That's true. That is actually true, and one of the big life lessons everyone should learn. You're not actually... Some of your thoughts are not actually things that you can help. 60. Fair enough. But, yeah. This... You can't actually help what thoughts you have. Sometimes you just gotta let them go. Something pops into your head. Intrusive thoughts. Not yours. Don't belong to you. I honestly could have killed that woman. Ha 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 ha! Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Oh my god. That poor boy. You can control what you do with them. And what you do with them is you just note that you've had them, separate yourself from it, let it slip on by, you know. But I don't know if I like into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus in New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. Yeah, you don't know whether you like it into the birth of your child. I can understand that completely. Yeah, it might just go. Why would you go and see your son? Just go to New York. I mean, Times Square, Liberty, whatever it's called, Statue of Liberty, that really tall tower thing, Empire State Building. Yeah, I know lots about New York. Actually, I played a lot of Spider-Man games. I do know a lot about New York, but this guy's crazy. We haven't even stood up in this game yet, and I'm already freaked out. Smart move. Get out while you still can. I'm not going to reply to that. You sit awash in horror, but doing your best to keep a neutral face as this man admits he's thought about murdering the soon-to-be mother of his child. A child whose birth he is currently missing and considering ditching to go and have fun in New York. Crazy. Yeah, he is crazy. So yeah, exactly, glitch. The Spider-Man games are really good for learning New York. Anyways, where do you say you were headed? Oh, I'm going to New York too. Why don't we go and have a weekend? Oh yeah, let's just... I've been called back to my ancestral home. My mother fled from her destiny there many years ago, but now that both she and her sister have departed from this world, I can feel it calling me back. I always use Google Maps and VR and stop trying New York websites of Godzilla, because that actually sounds like a lot of fun. The young man anxiously shifts in his seat. For one perceptible moment, it's his turn to feel uncomfortable before he catches himself and heartily laughs. Yeah, it was worth it. Just out-weird him. That's what you got to do. Oh, you must be talking about Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in the mountains. Why would you know that? How does he know my ancestral home? That's the only other stop till this bus turns around. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, you must be heading up that way. Nobody ever goes there. I'm usually alone on the bus by now, though actually, I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the hollow, you see. But there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. That's nice. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my body's got desperate and to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now. Now that I think about it, I should see if they're still on Facebook. See how they're doing up there. That's the weirdest thing he said. He still uses Facebook. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. It does sound amazing, Denny. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles through his button, presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. What? They're boiled peanuts. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip: sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. Do we like peanuts? Are we allergic to peanuts? I don't want them. I'm gonna say no thanks. You put your hand up to say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal, assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. He sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. What? That always throws me off, even though I know everyone calls me Glitch. Okay. But you don't put them in the bag, Elaine. There's yeah, exactly. Is boiled peanuts a thing in America? I've never heard of boiled peanuts. Oh yeah, that's funny. That's always thrown me off, even though I know everyone calls me Glitch. Whenever I hear someone talk to Danny, it takes me a sec. Yeah, you're both Danny. Yeah. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. What? In the south. Okay. So it wasn't that weird of a thing. No one else in the US knows what they are. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. If it's a normal thing in the... What does that do to them? I guess it softens them. Just like that, you're alone. And the strangest peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. We have biped peanuts and pH. Oh, boiled peanuts and pH. Okay. Fair enough. So it wasn't a weird thing for him to offer. It's just, we don't know what those are actually pickled in, you know? It's weird when he just let it leak onto the seat and then left them there as he's gone. Yep. They are green peanuts boiled in salted and sometimes flavoured water. It softens them so you get a bean consistency. Okay. Okay. That sounds good, actually. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. This is good. Yeah, the bus finally comes to a stop. Yeah, that was a really long 45 minutes. Its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best it's a kiosk, though for the small town like this you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. There we go. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. Yeah, good luck with those peanuts, mate. Ugh. Hey, Drewin. You instantly recognise the worn young woman from the few public photos of her on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Give her the condolences. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yes, great, thank you. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Yeah. There are places where buses only come once a week. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labelled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Oof. You came in a bit late. My aunt. So Tabitha's my cousin. You barely came in any late at all. We were on that bus to come here. We started on the bus. This is our cousin. Her mother has died, and we've come for the funeral. That's all we know, literally. Apart from the fact that her mother and our mother, who were sisters, had a bad relationship. So that's it. Dialogue option. Okay. How are you holding up? I guess we're both. I'm gonna say, how are you holding up? How are you holding up? Fine. Yeah, if you've only just met, though. Okay, but if that ever changes, I'm here for you, all right? Even after I go home. Sure. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mum to thank for that. Or had, I guess. You feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that your mother would use when she would talk about Pearl Ann and the old Scarlets. So Pearl Ann is her mum. The wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bled through the generations. That's my mystical voice. That's what we're going to say. That's what we're going. That's when I talk like that. That's our mystical vibey thing happening. Haha, yeah, Dead Mums Club. Should we be mystical and weird? I'm going to say I wish I'd known about you. Do we want to be this girl's friend, or do we just want to be weird at her? This is a horror game. Things are going to go bad. Let's just try and be nice. I don't know why my mum left what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. Mystical and weird. Okay, I will be from now on. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. What's done is done. I guess we're both members of Dead Mums Club now, huh? Your cousin turns to stare at you and I see hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she was someone else, but she isn't. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a bad one. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. So, the funeral, it's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Need any help? Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just need the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Okay, we're going to be quiet now. Mainly because they forced us to be quiet. The game was like, shh. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep man. Yeah, we're going to be weird and mystical at her now. We've tried. Oh my god. Are we not worried about the fact that the house is falling off a cliff? And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you, someone who used to cramped apartments in grey cities. Yeah, this does not look safe. Oh god, okay. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. Yeah, this side of the house is fine, but this side... I mean, erosion isn't that quick. Like, they built this right on the side of a cliff. Like, especially this part would take hundreds of years, like thousands of years, like more than thousands of years. Much like Beauty and the Beast, the West Wing is forbidden. It's because the shifting weight. Yeah, exactly. It feels like a problem with the foundations. But the nice little whatever this is called, situchery is what my aunt calls hers. Not that she has a house like this, but she's got like a little thing here. Right. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you couldn't help but feel like something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. But this house, this is like Victorian or Georgian, right? I mean, this is in America. At the very most, a house like this is what, like 400 years old, 500 years old? This didn't happen in 500 years. The people that... It was very bad planning. Very bad planning. Sorry, I'm overthinking this, but it was very bad planning. In we go. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. Yeah, the architect was blind, that's right. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Why do you live here? It's coming off a cliff! Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms are... she's going to be Hermione. I've been crawling towards it, but yeah, she's Hermione. Only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. Someone chose those door decorations. Yeah. They did. Quick, Danny, get in there with House Flipper. Save them. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. The angel one. Where's the angel one? Oh, this one. Yeah, that's weird. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. Yeah. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. I thought y'all were loaded. Can you afford to fix this dump? So you live here? So you live here? Yes. Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners. Or did your mother not teach you about those? Let's get the tour over with. Follow me. She's the one that invited me here and paid for me to come, and now she's pissed that I'm here. God damn it. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through the long dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears at the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I mean, she doesn't do a very good job of it. How have you got this in a week? That cat's scary. We can talk to the cat. I wouldn't recommend socialising with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Lovely. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't stay here. I mean, I would. It's haunted. I'd be out there with my EMF reader. I wouldn't. I'd think about it and then leave. Oh, she paid for our bus tickets. We've been on buses for like over a day, like 26 hours, I think, of buses that she paid for because she called me and told me to come. Yeah. And now she's pissed that I'm here. What do you mean there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly? I clearly see peanuts and like bread. I suppose there is bread there. Yeah, that's probably peanut butter and jelly in there, maybe. Oh, and these flowers will be from the fact that her mum died. As Tabitha speaks, your eyes are drawn to the windows and the overgrown garden outside. You're suddenly overcome with dread and anxiety, as though this place is a small step away from being swallowed and vanishing forever. Okay. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Some explore options prevent you from taking others. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, we're going to be... Someone cleans this place. Sorry. Okay, we're being mystical and weird. I can feel the weight of the world pulling down on this place, as if the entire estate is a step away from crumbling to dust. Okay, geez, I get it. You think it's messy. I'll tell Janie to be more thorough this week. But you should know, there's only so much anyone can do with a country house this old. It's going to be a little grimy and worn, unless you're sleek, unlike your sleek city apartments. Burn her. Well, I mean, there is only... Well, I don't know, actually. I've been in quite a few old country houses, and yeah, they're never like absolutely perfect, but they're pretty clean and comfortable. Like this here is definitely something that can be done. There's a crack in the window there. Like this is something that can be dealt with. I'm just judging her hard. If little dirt bothers you, you're going to have a rough time this week. Oh, okay. Awesome, I love PB&J. How do you know it was one of my favourites? That smile can't be real. Oh my god. That damned smile. Get your cousin to flash her pearly whites. I'm scared. Hang on, I need a thing. Let's get off this cursed. Oh god, it keeps going. I didn't, but good for you. Look at this. Hang on. Oh. That didn't do what I expected it to do. So someone in time, I might want to eat something other than PB&J. I tried to screenshot it. It didn't let me this week. Is there someone in town we can get Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yes, because I want to eat something other than PB&J. What? There's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Hoarders are us. I didn't actually budget for groceries this week. I don't think we can push this. I'm going to say, but I'm your guest, to kind of remind her. Let's make a mental note. Minute 38. Yeah, I will do. But I'm your guest. But I'm your guest. Aren't you supposed to take care of me? Oh, she didn't like that. She did not like that. I am. Hence the PB&J fixings. They should get you through the week. All right, what's next on the tour? Bathroom. Follow me. Oh, God. Great. It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. I'm going to approach the cat. Don't try to pet Frou-Frou. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Ne me parle pas. Oh, she speaks French. Sorry, I don't speak French. I'm sorry, little lady, je ne parle pas le français. Mais je parle français, mais moi, dans le Jean Julet, je parle un petit peu français, mais n'est pas très bien. There we go. PB&J, your mums would be turning in their graves. Yeah, exactly. Of course, how typically American. I shall debase myself. Oh, I've got to give Frou-Frou a voice. Of course, how typically American. Oh, you're French. Of course, how typically American. I shall debase myself by speaking your tongue, but only so that I might insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine. Ha ha ha. Ha. Ha ha, very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and let's finish the tour. Frou-Frou's not very nice. You once again follow Tabitha through a long dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll be easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom, not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must, if you must. Okay. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. I guess Janie doesn't make it in here. This is concerning. This is all concerning. This whole thing is concerning. Who exactly uses this bathroom? Guests. I like this. What a nice bathroom. Glad you like it. I guess. Ah! Scram, fellas. Check us up. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. I mean, where... Toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. I don't want to pee myself later. So much health violations, ma'am. This place is in... Yeah, exactly. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. Why is she so pissed that I'm here? She invited me. Like, I've never met her, or I'm assuming my aunt. So why would she invite me and be this pissed about it? You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust and mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. Lovely. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to get her to do it. So you better be grateful. An unmistakable spiritual stench coats this room. People have died in here. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. People have died. I sense a heavy spiritual fog hanging over this room. People have died in here, haven't they? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Seems as though she invited you but didn't want you to accept because it's such an inconvenience. Exactly. Obviously people have died here. 150 years? Would you expect somebody to have died in a house in 150 years? I guess so. I guess that's long enough to think about it. But... yeah, exactly. That's what I was just thinking, Glitch. It's exactly what I was just thinking. It's falling off a cliff. Who used to sleep here? Like I said, this house is almost 150 years old. Many, many people have slept here. I don't think they have. I don't think they have. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Okay, I'm just gonna keep lying to her. This is a nice room, thank you. Good. You should be honoured to stay in historic landmarks such as this. Oh, she's one of those. Yeah, old people can die in their beds. True, but like... like, in 150 years, okay, somebody like old people, like 80 years. So that's like 2 people. I suppose, like, there's families. No, yeah, I'm calculating this all wrong because people wouldn't just live there from birth. Point is, every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique handed down through the family in generations. Yeah, Glitch, This is a UK-US divide thing right here. Their houses are a lot newer than ours. Like, I personally grew up in a house that was 500 years old. In fact, some parts of it are 600 years old. So, yeah. I kind of get what they're saying about it not being able to be pristine as a modern place, but... it was a pub, by the way. I don't just have a, like, medieval mansion or something. Yeah. Yeah, my parents have a pub. It used to be an old coaching inn. Some parts of it are 600 years old. But that's not... I mean, that old, I guess, is quite rare in some circumstances, but... in 150 years isn't that... we wouldn't call that old in England. But Yeah, it's a culture divide. It doesn't matter. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. She's got to play Candy Crush. Don't expect to see much of me. Some dialogue will open additional, some right away and others down the line. Did I do something wrong? Hey, did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? What was it? Something I said? Okay, I'm sorry. I've been testy since you've gotten here. You've been an acceptable guest. I'm just under a lot of pressure right now. Please, just stay out of my hair until later, okay? I have work to do. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came here before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. Hashtag go boss. Damn, I can't believe you're in your 20s and already running a coal mine. Talk about hashtag go boss. Don't patronise me. I know you have nothing to your name, Drewin. She's got that smile on again. Any other inane questions before I leave? I won't keep you, but but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. She leaves through the front door, and now it's just you and this sprawling, decrepit estate. Yeah, we're going. With Tabitha gone, there's no one stopping you from going into the forbidden winds of the estate. I own this property to biatch. Immediate. Except for the locks and chains sealing the shut. Damn it. Okay, I want to go and see the cat. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you'd need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter and some jelly. Wow. Yeah, I feel like those things are probably needed. Also butter, but these are English people that grew up in America and are American in every way, so they don't use butter for their sandwiches. I mean, I literally only came here to speak to the cat. Frou Frou hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might not want to talk to me, but I don't. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. So, do you like living here? I despise small talk. What can you tell me about my cousin? This is the first time I met her. Spare me your life story. Tabitha at least knows not to bother me. PB and Jerry's American UK thing, maybe. I've literally never tried it. Okay, so I looked it up. The flat I live in is part of a converted school that first opened in 1897, so it's 120 years old. Generally thought it was going to be older than that, but I will say almost 150 years. It doesn't look anywhere near... Exactly, Glitch. Exactly. No, I've never tried PB&J. It probably is a thing. But I don't know. I think some things are just like a meme. No, we picked a trait, because I picked a trait that means that I'm mystical and I can talk to animals. So you can't always talk to the animal. I just am annoying this cat. Do you know what's in the sealed off part of the estate? Nosy, aren't you? But of course I am not surprised. You seem to enjoy poking your head where it does not belong. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things into my own hands. Oh! Frou Frou lunged at your hand and bites you hard. I got bitten. Nice. Okay, fine. I'm going to go in the fridge then. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped on the door. Janie, stay out, in all caps. Below it in separate handwriting are the words, okie dokie. I really want to meet Janie. You open the fridge, you always feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. I don't want to examine anything, I just want to take the jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of release when you realise it's recent. What did you get modded for? Oh god. Sorry, my auto mod is a bit... Apparently that was a sexual term. But yes, I would bite. I would bite them back, Danny. My auto mod is a bit... We're learning. I'm tempering it. This is either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate. It is funny, isn't it? All you need now is a plate, a knife, a bread. Yeah, okay. I could use that butter too. I'm not touching. Closing the fridge behind you. Let's search the cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. Let's examine the shot glass. I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Pearl Ann. It wasn't from her 50th. From the few stories you've heard about your mum, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have kitsy friends who gave out themed shot glasses on their birthday parties. Okay, weird. Let's see what the mug says. It reads, I was blown away at Blowing Rock, NC. So your aunt and cousin actually travelled sometimes, even if it was a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Okay, let's take the things we need. Yes, thank you. Thank you for... Okay. We're going into the pantry, I guess. She sure loves her mac and... Oh my god. I mean, I can't talk. I eat a lot of Huel these days just because I'm too busy to actually cook 3 meals a day. So 1 or 2 meals of my day are just... But still. Pick up non-mouldy but lovely. Is there a mouse? Oh yeah, there's a mouse. A dead mouse. God. Let's take the peanut butter. The king of nut butters. Only 3% in each jar is mashed up cocktails. Let's just have a look at... Pick up... You can't say you've ever seen that brand before. What? Kraft macaroni and cheese? I suppose it's with a C, right? Empty the box and stuff it with a dead mouse on the shelf. What? Just put it back. Staying away from the mac and cheese was one of your cousin's hard rules, and she already seems to not like you. Not to make things worse than they already... Exactly. Dead mouse. Yeah, it's dead mouse. Snap the traps so they can't kill. Can I snap the traps? It didn't let me. You close pantry door. I want to go into the garden. Ugh. The garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's stopping you from venturing deeper? Do you know what? I'm going to make my sandwich first. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations, you can feed yourself. A job well done. Yes, cooking by the book. We did it. With all that hassle, it took you less than a minute to eat. What'd you be... It wasn't hassle. You went into the fridge, you went there, and you went there, and then there were all the ingredients. Damn. The rest of the day. You're done here. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? I want to keep exploring the kitchen. But no, wait, I want to go that way. Why can't I go into the garden anymore? Add jam, yeah. I guess we'll settle into our room. Aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deep into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind. So at the entrance of your room, I'm checking the closet. Oh, why is there a creepy doll? See why cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this place. Decades of
course you're sharing a room with the creepy doll. You pick it up and examine it more closely. Its foot reads property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. I want the doll. Oh, what's this painting? Old relative of yours. Very old, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you barely heard of anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Bell Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. I guess let's put the spare... Ah! You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It's quiet, but angry. Lovely. Afraid. Oh yeah, I can talk to them. I friend, I no hurt. Afraid. What's your name, little guy? I'm Druin. Dustin! Oh, he's Dustin the opossum. That I jumped. Possum for dinner. What are you doing in my drawers? Warm, dark. What can you tell me about the human who lives here? Which human? Palan died. Only one human lives here. Dustin, not good with names. 2 human live here. Oh, there's another person here. Can you tell me? Okay, can you tell me about the 2 humans who live here? 1 human sad, 1 human scary. Oh dear. Uh-oh. That's an interesting twist. It is cute now. I just wasn't expecting him in the scary human. Can you tell me about the scary human? Always watches, eyes hateful. Can you tell me about the sad human? Cries, gives Dustin bad sleeps. So, which one's which? Tabitha could be easier. Dustin, not a possum. Dustin being a rat. Yeah, he's ratting out on all of them. Could he not? No, because he just said... I think there's someone else secretly living here. Never mind. Thanks for the help, Dustin. Okay. What's in the Forbidden Wings? There's a door with a bunch of locks and chains in it. I want to know what's behind it. Dustin shivers. Bad place. Not safe. Dustin no visit. Okay. I'll just fashion my clothes into a nest. You a poor thing. You look cold there. Oh, look at that. You gently lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest. Dustin closes his mouth somewhat more at ease than before. Looks up at you with his shiny black eyes. Human is kind to Dustin. Dustin will remember this. Dustin for king of the world. Exactly. You close the drawer, satisfied for yourself for a job well done. Yeah, he's got my vote too. Whatever else happens, Dustin has to get out alive. Dustin is now the precious. Let's look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull the weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Oof. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Yeah. Do that later. So do we want a nap? We kind of slept on the bus. It doesn't seem there's much else for you to do here right now. I'm going to go to town. Now that you're settled in, there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. I'm so glad we talked to animals. Explore every room of the estate before going into town in episode 1. Well, there we go. Oh, by the way, there's lots of different episodes. You have to let me know whether we want to do more episodes of this. If you'd known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. Yes, we do. Okay, cool. We'll do the other episodes. If only you can wipe the slate between the 2 of you clean and bury some of that tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Going down the path. It's really pretty out here. Keep going. Finally, you made it back to town. The holler, as the guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked, and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. Okay, cool, yeah, we'll continue this. I mean, we're going to do this whole episode today. By my reckoning, we're not quite halfway through yet. But, yeah. And I'm only going on how long it's supposed to take to play them. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Gretchen, come back, quit bothering strangers.
Why, I do declare. Who is this stranger, and why does she smell of peanut butter?
Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. I mean, I'm going to talk to the dog. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Druin.
Oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Druin.
Ha! That's funny. That's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folk. But you don't look dusty enough for that. My southern accent. It's a lot of, oh, who's that lady? I forgot what her name is. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Yep, I just got into town today. Wow, I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How's she holding up? The mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath.
One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me.
I haven't seen her since Perlam passed. Or for a while before that. Now I think about it. I'm sorry. Did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so bubbly. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay.
She's in conflict with herself. Whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha.
I hope you mean that metaphorically. To tell you the truth, she's always been a little rough around the edges. But most people don't really catch on to that. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everyone's known everyone else as far as back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. Then she graduated and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must tell me, you must have met the Frou-Frou. How does that monster fare? I will pet her if it's the last thing I do. Ah, yeah, I've met Frou-Frou. She might think she's so much better than me, but I will get her to let me pet her. I wonder if when Dustin said humans live, could Tabitha have multiple personalities since Perlam passed? Either way, a secret person or a secret person. Yeah, exactly. It cannot be good. Wait, are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Oh, alas, you have discovered my dark and terrible secret. Haha, yes, this is a joke. I cannot talk to animals. Yeah, of course, that would be ridiculous. You and Stella maintain this silent, awkward eye contact.
Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards. And do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but I very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee. They've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Yeah, we're going.
The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast foods hangs heavy in the air, in contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate.
What? What the fuck?
Hello, Scar. How you doing? The diner is filled with the comforting din of human life, all of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realise there's a stranger has entered the establishment. Hey everyone, I'm Druin, just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet any strangers as is, and with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Well, you don't know who I'm related to. I didn't tell you. I suppose you do know that I'm living up there with her. Yep. Hi, everyone. I'm mourning a death in my family. Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed you up coffee. I don't know. I'm not very good at coming up with an accent for somebody. They kind of just slip into place after a bit. I apologise. They gracefully place a coffee and specially brewed to Stella. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the H button. Ooh. That's the cutest thing. Anything for you? Stella says she's buying, so I have one of everything, please and thank you. I'll order a biscuit and coffee. That's what I was told. That is what I was offered when I agreed to the terms of following this woman. Could I have a biscuit and coffee, please? I heard they were really good. Best in the country. Avery pours a fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. I think he's quite posh. Or they're quite posh. I think they're quite posh. Yes. Kind of just in the way they speak, though. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyway, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. Yeah, look, sounds like there's so many cool events that happen in this town. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for the little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Okay, so she's kind of preppy. Her voice is becoming preppy. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party on Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's a weekly Sunday potluck. That's like the funeral. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Or maybe I have to like do funeral stuff. There's like a wake and things. Cool. Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? No clue. Honestly, I have no clue. Well, you're in luck, as I happen to as you've happened to run to the person who knows all the best stuff to do around here and has limitless time to show you around. My boss is pretty forgiving. Oh wait, you probably wouldn't get that joke since you don't know. What? Oh wait, you probably wouldn't get that joke since we don't know each other all that well. I'm self-employed, so I'm my own boss, so I'm forgiving myself. Get it? I will laugh uproariously. Funny joke. I apologise for that nightmare laugh. I just... Thank you. I'll be here all week. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Oh, is there nothing else coming from me? Gosh, if I'd known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Here's your biscuit. Winnie says it's on the house. She sends her condolences. Thanks, it looks great. Thanks, Avery, it looks great. Hello, Mohammed. How you doing? You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it is good. Divinity given buttery form. Perfect. What? The mystical trait is perfect. I don't know if anyone here will know what I'm about to say, but whenever I read funny joke, I think of the Game Grumps. Yes, this is a horror game, apparently, at some point. For those who think I'm talking to myself, we're multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so... You take a bite. It melts in your mouth. It was as if nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. That's pretty nice. One like. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Wow. We have found the perfect biscuit. This was what our destiny was taking us back to this town to do. Find the perfect biscuit. Life well lived. To go now. I'll try to watch the VOD to see the rest. Okay, cool. See you later, Danny. What? I'm going to say, whoa, this is a really good biscuit. Wow. Why this? I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, you're not going to go around tooting your own horn. You know I'm going to do it for you. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Of course you are. How does that make you money? Yeah, how does that make you money? What kind of videos do you do? She hunts cryptids. You should really check out her channel, Druin. It's amazing. You'll see. I bet it's coming up. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Katawa River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought that they saw something big and weird in the Katawa River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in the river. Ooh. Some folks say it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it would be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also heard people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. The horror, actually, Mohammed, is my voice. My most popular video on my gaming channel is a video of me doing voice impressions. Yeah, I can say. I'm still not sure what it was. I'm the only one who saw the thing and with my own 2 eyes. It's a mountain lion. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. Oh, don't worry. I have a strict take-only video, leave-only footprints policy. I never harm the creatures I'm after. I wish only to observe like a proper documentarian. I was curious to see what you thought, though, since there's so much controversy on Twitter and in my comments section over what it actually was. It was a mountain lion. There are even actual experts weighing in. It was cool, honestly. And it meant the video did great numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam in the Katawa, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. It's kind of a conversation game, Mohammed. It's sort of like you pick choices and it takes you places. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along? It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm going to go after the... Wait, no spoilers. Whoops, sorry, Avery. It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See you all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after the skunk ape. Whoa, there's a skunk ape? What's skunk ape? What's a skunk ape? It's like Bigfoot, but smellier. Lovely. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to see one on her deck, playing tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing? Well, are you going to be? That depends. Are you going to be there, Gretchen? Oh, naturally. I wouldn't want any misfortune to befall my beloved Stella. I must stay by her side, though through thick and thin, however odd her passions may be. Of course, it's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. Say no more, I'm in. Yes. This is going to be a lot of fun. Actually, I started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it'll be kind of like a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Reese, running around all in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that matters to us. You know, that gets me thinking, I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us. Get the old gang back together. Though, I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we get him to come out of his hidey hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials while waiting for it to ring. Wait, and dials... Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or... Okay, if you're really sure. But if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met someone cool in town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know! Yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Haha, yeah, I'll bring her. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Reese, there's always something off about that boy. I've never did like the smell of him. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past, gosh, 10 years or so? I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh, well, it's not my place to talk about it, really. Just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You'd love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Random woman that I literally met 3 minutes ago on the street outside who offered me a coffee and a biscuit. So that's why I'm here. And now I'm going out to see Skunk Ape, but there's a dog. So I'm like, what are we doing with our lives, you know? Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's the general star basically every day. But friendship can wait. We got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. Well, why am I going up a mountain with someone I met like 2 minutes ago? You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. I can't afford to leave a tip. We will leave a tip. Reach into your pockets and pull out a single crumpled dollar bill and quarter. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter and jelly, your meals will be free whilst you're here. Share the wealth while you've got it, you think to yourself. If I could fully understand it, I would fully understand what you're saying. Basically, this random woman that we noticed, this random woman on the street asked us if we wanted a coffee. We were bored, so we did it. And now she's taking us up the mountain to... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. In a horror game as well, Glitch. You forgot that part. Everything will be fine. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. Yeah, I think I would have a moment of clarity following a strange woman with a southern dog up a hill. Oh my god, look, there's the manor. What the frick? That's the Scarlet Manor. That's where they decided to build this house. That's where we're staying. I mean, it's very dramatic, but like chop the trees a bit, or build it here, or there. That was a good hill for it. Why this? Exactly. Why? Why is this here? The foresight that these people were lacking. This house deserves to fall down. You're in a new place, far from civilization, the people you know, following someone you've just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. Yep. You feel a sense of foreboding. You feel an overwhelming sense of foreboding, which seems only natural considering where you are. Your instinct screams at you to leave, but at the same time you're curious to see what the night has in store for you. You decide to go with the flow, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and not to dwell too much on this strange feeling. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer. Yeah, it's called global warming. It's called the world is burning. Which always finds a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skirt capes. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptics, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. But I never had much luck, though, especially when it came to ghosts. Okay, we're going to find a ghost. 100% we're going to find a ghost in this game somewhere. But when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. And I'm sorry, this music needs to go down a bit. There we go. When all's said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. Yeah, because I want to believe in ghosts so bad, but I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. I've been half watching while I do other bits, and I was about to mention Mothman. She seems to be the type. Yeah, she's literally wearing a Mothman tee. Werewolves, I kind of lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turn into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast of genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. Okay, well, no, we're not finding a ghost, we're finding a demon. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist. Even if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folk are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right? What about aliens?
Don't even get me started. Did you see all those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella. But she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense. Yeah, there's a field. We're going up a mountain. You don't see me hunting aliens out there because we know they're real. We are not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Whoa, you've got to meet my friend Kanika's mom. You two would get along. Are you really expected to find anything out here? What are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in just one night of filming? That's fair. We are hunting a creature that stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping up out to star on my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? This is... UFO is an... it's like a flying saucer. It's an alien spaceship. Alien spaceship. Unidentified flying object. But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Is this YouTubeception? I'm streaming on YouTube, helping somebody in a game make a YouTube video. Maybe it's... Let's just move on. I don't want to talk to brother. Did you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you a rascal. Same to you, Stella, always jumping at nothing, girl. Phew, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were... Some creature of the darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now what the hell are you looking for way out here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you ain't... Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the Hollow. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now both of y'all better head back to town, you hear? It's best you stay clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciative if a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You seen anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You can never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help you out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did, but I've yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromped around those woods at night yelling about chunga-bungas or what have you. He is quite suspicious, yes. He just turned up out of nowhere. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. But I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what that is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do, actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. Is she just finding mountain lions everywhere and thinking they're different cryptids? I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out of these woods as long as I have. Wait. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. These sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find anyone in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man. Mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There haven't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. Even those were iffy. It's true, there are mountain lions out here, sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees.
I feel like Stella and Gretchen's accents are very similar, but there we go.
I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monsters spotted by a couple of school-age Boy Scouts has been 100% confirmed yet. Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You make me look like a fool. I read those comments people are posting on your videos. They're calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anyone on you. I just don't think it's plausible.
Okay, Mohammed, see you later.
You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of the woods at dawn.
God, these people talk a lot. Can we get to some kind of horror? Can I go back home now, please?
And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. As Duke's words leave his mouth, a sinking feeling starts to pull at your stomach, as if the four of you were inexorably creeping towards something terrible. I don't think this ends well for you. How would you know? I go hunting these woods all the time. Night, day, opossums, bears, it don't make a difference. Even a mountain lion wouldn't stand a chance against the ingenuity of a man here. Unless it's not a mountain lion. Oh, don't you get started again. If your daddy could hear you now going on about ghouls and goblins, using what he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be gone days, and the chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it if I don't nip this in the bud tonight. My God. The exposition! You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little ladies. And you know I have to put our video out by tomorrow evening. As Duke and Stella dig their feet in, the sinking feeling in your gut gains form and clarity. Somebody here is going to die tonight! Dun dun dun!
Oh no, someone's going to die. Oh shit.
If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor. And who knows what that'll mean for my career.
Wonder that someone's going to die. One of us here is going to die tonight. I can feel it. I'm kind of like seeing myself as a kind of Professor Trelawney from Harry Potter, where I'm like normal a lot of the time, and then like I go into a trance and start talking in a different voice when there's mystical stuff happening.
Now what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to threaten me?
I don't know, it's just a weird feeling. A weird, bad feeling.
Whoa, are you psychic or something?
Signs point to yes.
Whoa, what am I thinking right now? Ah, hush, you ain't psychic. You're just trying to unsettle me so I'll let y'all off into the woods to film your little video.
Druin, I think you freaked Duke out enough for the one evening. Maybe we should leave the poor man to his wild goose chase.
I am not freaked out by your friend's theatrics, but if it gets you out of my hair, sure, I'm greatly disturbed. Now run along home and stay out of trouble.
You and Stella return to the trail. She carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know the trail that'll let us get around him. Wouldn't you rather go home and hang out, maybe watch a movie? I'm a lot less comfortable going out in the woods now that I know we'll be sharing them with a guy who'll shoot anything that moves. While I understand your fears, Druin, this is an opportunity for a once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Seize it while you can. Oh, you don't have to worry about old Duke. I've been out here tracking in with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. We can always do a movie night later, but right now my viewers come first. They demand cryptids, and I'm duty-bound to give it to them, what they so crave. There's no shaking you, is there? Oh, fine. There's no shaking you, is there? You'll just follow me until I finally relent and go monster hunting with you. I promise it'll be fun and safe. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. Okay, we're going, apparently. All right. This looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. Okay. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Druin, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, she didn't do the "What's up, YouTube?" Like, you have to kind of do the. Okay. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping to get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. And keep digging, Gretches. I can take that camera off your hand now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. There's a lot of reading in this. In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? Though you and Stella are back on your own, the unsettling feeling that settled into your gut earlier still remains. There's something wrong in these woods, though. What it is still eludes you. I mean, we have to be weird at all times, right? There's something wrong in the air. It feels oppressive. Dark. You don't happen to mean stinky, do you? Do you think you're smelling the skunk ape? No, something metaphorically oppressive and dark. Dang, I thought we might have stumbled across its trail. Oh well, I wouldn't worry too much if I were you. My gut usually warns me if I'm gonna run into trouble, and I feel A-okay. Alright, fine. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. No. What was that? Haha, no need to panic. That's just the sound deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about a big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. A single deer behind... Ooh. Hey, Toxic! Oh yeah, I saw them, thanks. Thanks a lot. I'll look into those mods for Lethal Company. Glitch, this is my friend Toxical, who is the one who's been crazy juking dogs earlier when we were playing Lethal Company off stream. What's happened to this deer though? Pain, rot, decay. Oh yeah, we can talk to the animal. A deer, let me at him. Nice. Okay, see you on Discord later. Be right back. Gonna go. Okay, alright. Have fun. You too, Fairy. A deer, let me at him. How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space? Let me at him. And then it's gone. That was really scary. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're going to hurt yourself. Oh my. It seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato. And they don't make harnesses to fit potatoes, do they? I think that deer was threatening us or warning us. I think it was just sick. That thing on its face, I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumour. It's not like wild animal can get taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger, poor thing. There's not much we can do about it. Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm so ready for the hunt. Same for me. How's about we take a quick snack break to fuel up? Then we'll get right into the night's activities. I got all the best trail snacks. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Oh, look at her. She's so organised. There's no boiled peanuts, though. I want that extra M&Ms. You grab the trail mix. Classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own and make sure it has the best stuff. And I use dried cherries instead of raisins. That sounds nice, actually. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I cannot abide raisins. I love raisins. I love sultanas in curries are great. But anyway. I can't say I have a horse in this race. It's all food. It will nourish my body in the coming hours. That's fair, I suppose. Food is food, but dried cherries are the best, and that's just a fact. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws on a stick, distracted for the time being. So tell me, what's it like in Inaba? Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with your family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Druin. Oh, God. Now we've got to make up Druin lore. All of these are awful. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. And it's a mixed bag. At first it was kind of nice to finally have the space that was just mine, but now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone and no one can come let me out because I chose this for myself, and as far as they know, I'm happy about being there. The lights flicker, the toilet is constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason, and it's a home to an extremely durable population of roaches. But I guess it's home. My name is Druin. I work for a really brutal company. Lethal, some might say. It's run by little girls, and there are far too many creatures that want to use my bones as toothpicks. Yes. Yes. I've got a plant. You know how they say. I reckon the Brackens work for a rival company, by the way. I've got a plant. You know how they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room? When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in that old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe just a step sideways. Have you tried looking for a different place, or maybe finding a roommate? There's got to be a better apartment in that big city like Inaba. Oh, I hear you. I've been saving up for something better. Hey, Space Yumi! Daria! How you doing? Sending love back. We are Daria. This is Daria Glitch, my other friend that I was playing League full company with. I know. It's so cute, isn't it? This is Gretchen. She's a southern lady. I've been saving that for something better. Oh yeah? So, what do you do for a living? Oh God. I'm a streamer. This is funny. I've actually done all of these things. I've been in the I haven't been a teacher. I've been a student. I'm obviously a streamer. Yeah. I have been a first year associate at a big law firm. I have sold arts and crafts on Etsy. I haven't done programmatic ads. I haven't built them. But I was in an ad once. Okay, I guess we'll say I'm a streamer. I'm actually a streamer. Oh, no way, a fellow content creator. That's awesome. I knew we had a lot in common, Druin. What sort of streams do you do? I mean, I play video games. I mostly stream video games. That's cool. I have to check out your channel sometime this week. You can't check out my channel sometime this week. I'm in this town. I'm not streaming this week. Because I'm going to a funeral. It is becoming rather self-aware. I'm scared. Is this going to be one of those, like, breaking the fourth wall horror games? How do you like it? I used to like it, but now I don't. No, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. This is becoming very self-aware. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. So this game is set on 24th of October. So unless there's some travelling stuff happening. Is it? It's set on the 24th of October 2022, is it? Was I a streamer in 2020? Yeah, I was. Wait, we're in 2020... I actually started my channel sometime around then. It was like end of October. Oh, okay. So end of October, beginning of November is when I started, like, actually properly streaming regularly in 2022. Became affiliate in December. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, and so it's got a lot of pleasant memories attached to it. I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Did a better job than the mansion on top of the hill. Do you live alone there? Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore. And the hall is a small enough place that other folk don't need roommates. Oh, geez, I'm so sorry. It's okay, you didn't know. And I've done my mourning. You don't have to watch your tongue around me or anything. Life goes on. I guess should we try the Dead Mums Club thing again? No. I can relate. My mum died pretty recently, so I get it. It's alright if you never need to talk about things. Oh, thanks, Drewin. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? I was I'm okay, hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I'd kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. And it's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though. Yeesh, I can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt in the wound at that point. The frick was that? Whoa. My stars, what was that? That sound wasn't meant for human ears. Whatever lurks behind the tree line is something best left unseen. But the events of this evening were already set in motion long before you stepped foot in Scarlet Hollow. There's no turning back now. I'm loving being mystical. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. There's something terrible out there, Stella. Whatever it is, it's close. She's not worried at all that I seem to have two people living in me. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me, and let's check it out. I'm like casually talking to her dog and lying to her about it. And I keep going into like Trelawney, Caesar. It's fine, it's fine. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Drewin. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Pain! It's all pain. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What the frick? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I guess it must be maybe 2 or 3 feet tall. It don't look hairy either, so I think we can roll out Skunk Ape. Whatever it is, It has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Lovely. Stella, my darling companion. Are you all right? Oof. Oh god, the monster's got you. We're going to die. Oh good, the monster's... Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. I'm going to investigate the chicken. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll take a bite out if you don't stop her. I would never. Something about this bird don't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms in her harness. That's okay. Why am I alive? Oh no. The poor chicken. The poor chicken's eyes look up at you, glazed over but still rolling around their sockets with an unfortunate life. Oh. Examine the wing. This looks like what Stella slipped on. Oh, that's horrible. The wing is still barely attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumour, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks. She's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumour, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm going to have to put on some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, did you hear that? There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. What in the Sam Hill you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to... But Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God! Did y'all see what did this to her? No, but I'm pretty sure we can hear something. No. We didn't see whatever did this to your bird, but I think we can hear them right now. Oh, don't tell me you're caught up in Stella's nonsense. Duke, I'm so sorry. We were on the trail when we found her like this. Put that camera away, for God's sakes, girl. I don't want to be another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. It's an alien chestburster type thing, whatever. Yeah, I don't like it either. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? No, when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear what Druin said? I think they're coming closer. You stay away from our Stella, you mongrels. Come out, you sons of bitches! Duke, don't shoot him. We have no idea what'll happen. Okay, we're getting creepy now. This place is cursed. You hear that, Stella? You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peaceful like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I can feel that white-hot rage from earlier start to wash back over me. I'm going after them. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Oh God. This has gone from like 3 to 100. Quick, they're closing in on us. I'm getting Gretchen. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your arms. Just before she manages to wriggle out of her harness, your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. I don't like that. That's not something I like. What was it, H? That's not a thing that we want to be coming out of that bush. God damn it. Whoa! You hear a body hit the ground. And the body's hit the floor. The body's hit the floor. Yeah, good. Yeah, I'll be out. But he's dead. And then quiet as the chaos fades and the sound of nature. Okay, so what I think just happened there is if I'd got the flashlight, Gretchen would have died. And if I'd... Yeah, great song. And if I'd... Yeah. So, but because I grabbed Gretchen, he died. Gretchen, Drew and Duke, are you all right? Woe is me. I warned you two. Something terrible was going to happen. Woe is me, a postmodern Cassandra. I guess you did. What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better. Gretchen, here, I'll take her, my poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you... No, he's dead. Oh! Oh my God! Duke, holy shit! What do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? I guess stand in sun silence, because that's what I'm doing right now. Stand in sun silence. You've seen dead people before, but never like this. And those things are still out there. What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Why won't he get up? Yeah, this is a lot. We're in way over our heads. Let me just check the camera real quick. Christ, this footage is so dark and shaky. I hate to say it, but people need to know what happened out there, Druin. Duke's family deserve closure. Other people deserve to know what's out here. We need more footage. Of course, that's what a YouTuber would say. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Lead the way. Looks like Duke managed to tag one of them before he... You know, we should be able to follow the blood trail. Let's go while it's still fresh. There they are.
Get away from here.
You can still push through the woods. Unearthly sounds surround you again. God, they're everywhere. I smell something terribly foul, like a pile of rancid meat. This is horrible. I think we're almost there. The trees are starting to fill out. The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you and Stella stumble out into the putrid bodies of dozens of dead and dying animals. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. What is this horrible place? We need to get out of here. More of those swellings. All of the animals here have them, or had them. Why is that mystical? They're literally saying it to us. They want us to leave, Stella. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have seen any of this. Yeah, you're right. We have enough footage. Let's get the hell away from this nest before things get ugly. You just follow Stella in a mad dash through the woods. So too do the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest. In the highest branches of the trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you. You casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. This is horrendous. We're almost there. Yeah, exactly. Before things get ugly. A man is dead. As you and Stella reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. Feel buzz in your pocket. Oh, Tabitha. 30, where the hell did you go? Where are you? Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. But first things first, let's call the police. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up on the mountain on the Asina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun, it happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. I probably should have texted Tabby. It takes a while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers. Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite it being the middle of the night. See, right here, a thing jumps out of the woods and the shotgun goes off. What in the Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. As the video reveals the creature's nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs. What the heck is that? Some sort of crop circle? They killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We're gonna team out here in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Hugby and I.
Please, call me Earl.
Earl and I will escort you in. Who are you exactly?
That's Drew Wynn. She came into town today for the funeral.
Drew Wynn as in? Tabitha's cousin, yeah.
Damn, didn't think you'd actually show.
We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac in the wood, it's best you don't walk back on your own.
It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. These things out there could attack someone else.
Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke's going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning.
And we only have a skeleton crew at the moment.
Oh, Monday nights are Deputy Dirkson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs. But retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Well, we'll just leave him out in the woods, that's fine. Now, if you kindly step into the vehicle, we have to return you safely to your home.
Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left. We'll be fine. She is like the least feared person ever.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist for your own safety.
Stella sighs. Okay, thank you.
You can ride up front with me, little lady. That's if your mama permits.
But what about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions.
Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Okay, so Stella hates being in cars. Probably, maybe her parents died in a car crash. The cops usher you and Stella into the back of their squad car. You're just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella with a worried look stretched across her little bug face as Hugby scratches her behind her ears. Stella stares out the window, oddly quiet.
Oh, my poor Stella. Neither one of us much like these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart.
Hey, Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at a touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease and hear her let out a self-soothing sigh. I'm not going to say anything to her. You sit quietly, watching the trees pass in the light of the headlights. Every now and then you think you see a paled, anguished face staring out at you before it slips back into the darkness. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tyres gives way to uneven pavement, and the car comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. You two stay out of trouble. We'll have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. Fox Mulder. Drewin. Sure. You're in town for the funeral. Good. Don't go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you've seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on her for us. Make sure she doesn't get into any more trouble.
Me get into trouble? I was just following her.
Y'all have a good night now.
Bye-bye, Gretchen.
Hope you... And y'all have a lovely evening. Yeah, it's not like we just saw one of her oldest family friends die in front of us, and it was kind of our fault, you know. If any bugboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Holy shit. How are you holding up? How am I holding up? I mean, I'm not great, but I'm more worried about you. I can't believe they just implied that you're a suspect, even after we showed them all of that footage. Even after we found that nest. But it's okay. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Nor will I. Though I have little understanding of police work. I was there. I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it would never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point either, because we're going to do a little investigating of our own. We've got to find out more about those things. If we can get clearer footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there's no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have, and they never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should have over now before it gets any later. My God, this woman is relentless. Maybe you should just go to bed. She's acting like Duke never meant anything to her. I should probably check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened tonight. When you put it like that, sure, let's do it. Awesome, let's go. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. I'm glad you're sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion. There's something foul creeping up behind us.
True.
Jesus. When Stella turned, it's a bracken! The bracken has found clothes. We have seen its final form. Even Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. I'm so glad that we've decided to come back to this town, or to this town.
Welcome home.
You're finally back where you belong. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An old woman stands in the entranceway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure's already gone, disappeared in the shadow of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What the frick? It was just Wayne. And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is Druin. It's okay if we come in. You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes. She's impenetrable, but you feel small and almost naked in her presence. There is something about her that is far beyond you, but you feel no threat, no malice. The moments pass, and you see only the woman before you. Of course, you're in luck. I just put water on for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. This place always has the loveliest aromas. It's fine. It's nice to finally meet you, Druin. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul. She's been sorely missed in the Holler, and now poor Pearl Ann is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who was that outside? Well, just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. It's just... How do you know that my mom died? Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I never met Pearl Ann. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. It's cold. That's fair, child. But it seemed like the right thing to do. Regardless, I'm sorry about your mother. We were good friends for many years, you know. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavoury tales of her youth. We need your help. Ah, yes. I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. Oh, my lord! Have you contacted the police? Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They're not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't the local wildlife, Mrs. Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls a memory card from her sleeve and pops it into her phone. I wasn't about to just let the police hold on to this. I knew she did that. At least not before we had a chance to make a copy. Smooth. Those cops won't know what to do with that footage anyway. Imagine if they accidentally erased it. Yeah, but they can also say that you, edited it.
Exactly. I'll give it to them then if they ask again, but for now, we can examine the footage for ourselves. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I'd need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. Kanika! Always saying Kanika. You better come with, Stella. I'm sure she'll be more than willing to help a friend. She'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato? Kanika, is it me? Am I the good potato? I most certainly hope I am. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Excuse me, Kanika. I'm obviously here with your friend and your mother, who both know I'm here. I've been through a lot tonight. I'm not in the mood to introduce myself to yet another person. Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll bring it out. I'll just bring it out here. Ooh, she's nasally. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. Duke got killed out in the woods tonight, and it's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can watch this without you. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Oh! This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans. Gretchen's the pug, if anyone is tuning in and doesn't realise that. We can talk to animals. I think talking to animals has been great. We should have got the one that says we can tell if people are lying, though. That would have been so... We're going to have to play this through again and see who's lying. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Druin and I had no idea how to make it heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine. Really, I'm okay. You remain silent. Poor Duke. Poor Beau. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police. I hope they told Beau, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be in much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now, we have something far more serious to discuss. Whatever happened in the woods? We weren't supposed to see any of that. I don't know why we're Batman now. We're Batman when we're being mystical. Apparently, that's where my head goes when I'm being mystical, is Batman. Batman is mystical. You're not wrong. These things, my grandmother called them ditchlings. They're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. They're all getting very southern. I need to It's been over 2 hours of
doing accents though, so...
Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Drewin with that taily po crap. A man just died. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie. Let your mother talk. Oh, Kanika, sweetie. Let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. How can you say that? Duke is dead.
Oh, you haven't seen the quote system. I've enforced this on the emos because it was enforced on me. But if you do exclamation mark quote, some bizarre things will come up.
An unfortunate accident and nothing more.
Yeah. There's now 35 on my... That's a lot.
Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate to where tragedy is soon to fall.
He's a MILF magnet. That's obviously talking about the Persona 4. Oh god.
To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mum. They've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out. Not after what we saw.
Yeah.
But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What were those growths? I have to agree with Sybil.
Yeah, take a menu option that requires 2 traits. I have to agree with Sybil. I could clearly hear them telling us stuff that this place was cursed and get out while we still can. Spooky stuff.
Wait, are you serious? I couldn't make out anything. It was just all garbled whispering to me.
How interesting.
Are you sure you're not just subconsciously rewriting your memories to match my mom's theories? Even if we were to assume for a moment that you and my mom are right, I'd still want to know what they're doing in the woods. Maybe what we're seeing is some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something like this out there. Not without doing some research or talking to a biologist.
Yeah, that one's pretty funny.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation that clears up all of this. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late and I should let Drewin get some rest. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. Yeah, I'm about ready to pass out. Thanks for the help, Sybil. And it was nice to meet you, Kanika. Sorry I had to be under such weird circumstances. Hopefully the next time we meet will be a little less terrifying. We should all hang out this week, Kanika. Maybe we could even get Reese to chill with us. I could really use it. But for now, thank you so much for everything. Let me get you some of my homemade peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk.
The Sailor Moon. Very nice.
Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya.
Bye, Drewin. It's excellent, iced or warm. Though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps to wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. What an unfortunately short visit. Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. I'm not going to your home. Why am I going back to your house? And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. I should probably head back and check on Tabitha. That's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading back up the mountain? The only reason I went with you to Sybil's house was because it was on the way to my house. So why am I now back at your house? Here's me just... Sybil said the ditchlings are harmless. I think I'll be okay. It's not far. Well, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. You can still exchange numbers. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Good luck, Druin. You begin the long hike back up to the Scarlet Estate alone. Almost home. You've made it. Your salvation in sight, you made a mad dash to the door. As you reach for the knob, the door swings open. Oh, she's pissed. Where the hell have you been? Do you know anyone named Wayne? I employ over 100 people. I'm sure I know a Wayne. Look, I got suckered into something. Sorry to worry you. This Stella girl had me come with her on this night hike to find cryptids. Ah, so you met Stella then. Ugh. That explains everything. Well, she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed before you get us killed. Or worse, expelled. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I'm still all hyped up on adrenaline from tonight. I'd love to just hang out for a little while, cool down a bit. No, I'm not going to hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep. You're alone in the estate. The sound of whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. Probably best to turn in and try and leave the night behind you. No, I want to go to the... As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella had asked you to call her once you got back. Call her. Pull out the phone and call. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Well, of course. Did you make it back all right? Yeah, how are you? Oh, totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I should have stayed. I should have stayed with her. She's actually now acting like someone who's had someone die on them. From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something happened to something else. Oh, wait a minute. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now you're safe and you're warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's nice. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry things will only get worse. Ooh, is that the end of the episode? No. Yes? I mean, this is actually animated. Ugh. Ooh. That book's reading itself. Nice. Oh, Stella's crying. Well, yeah, she should be. I guess she was running on like adrenaline before this point. I'm not saying she should be as in... Oh. Llamas? Alpaca? Oh, bracken. I suppose it is coming up to Halloween. In fact, yeah, the funeral's on Halloween, if it's the 24th of October. Okay. Bit on the nose. What's this? Who lives here? Is this us that live there? We've locked everything and it's like something trying to get in. Nice. It's the end of episode 1. You can pick up the rest of the game one early. Very cool. Yeah, so worst date episode 2. Yes, I do. I would like to, so I will save my game here. Nice. Well, that is very fun, and they do seem to be about perfect for a stream. I do only have the first episode right now, because you can pick it up for free, so I did that. But let's have a look at I don't know whether it's actually finished or not. I mean, Rebellion, Patreon alpha testers. Okay, we can pick it up. Although, when was the last time it was updated? Released in 2021 and is still an early access game. Oh, they're okay. Until the release of 6 and 7, which were released together in 2025. Okay. So we've got 1 to 4 to do. Incredible, super replayable, the gameplay feature trait. Yeah, the traits are really interesting. Alright, yeah, we'll definitely pick up the next I'll pick up the other 3 chapters that are out now. Then I assume we've got 5 happening sometime this year, and then 6 and 7 will be the ending. So we probably kind of want to space it out throughout the year, I would imagine. Or maybe we'll just play it, and then we can look at doing different traits and different paths and stuff. Okay, well, that's the end of this stream. That was really fun. Thank you to Erroneous for recommending that on his stream when we raided him the other day. And yeah, super amounts of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you Glitch, thank you Danny, thank you Ferry and Daria, and Rain. Thank you Rain for being here. Super fun. Let's see if there's anyone streaming around this time. Oh, Laurie is. Oh, let's go and hunt. Let's go and raid Laurie. Hunt Laurie. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow for some. I don't know yet. Saturday's our kind of story-driven day, so maybe we'll carry on with this next week.
Not sure what we're going to do tomorrow yet. That's I just wake up and decide what I want to do. But yeah, have a great day. Have a great rest of your Saturday. And I will see you tomorrow. Which one's the small boy's bedroom? Okay, all right. That's because they said it's in the small boy's bedroom. I didn't know which one the small boy's bedroom was. Anyway, go and show Larry some love. She's playing Monster Hunter Rise. Bye!
I don't think what I should name the stream here.
Damn. My ping tuber is like not working well at all today. That's okay. It's what it is. Hi Drew. Hi Glitch. How's it going, you guys? So good to see
Alright.
you. I don't know why my ping tuber is like choosing not to work, but I'm at least there in the corner. That's all that matters, right?
Alright, I'm live and ready to go.
We're playing Rise today, and we're playing this level, and this level made me think of Pookie specifically. Because y'all remember when the emos did the Sonic Murder Mystery Train thing? And I'm great, Drew. I hope you had a lovely stream. Thank you for the raid. Shout out. Oh, it won't let me. I'll give you a shout out later. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
no worries.
About 62. I'm gonna need one of you guys to clip this if he doesn't show up. Ready when you are,
this- this-
Kage.
Alright, let's get that S plus going.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you left without me!
What?
I'm doing it now. I didn't ready up yet.
Is it letting you in?
I just got in. You start moving, I'll be right behind you.
It doesn't show you. You're not here.
I'm going in now! Gotta hold fast!
Hurry up!
I'm moving! Just start collectors without me!
62!
I'm gonna feel terrible then. Ready up
I'm
yet?
not used to multitasking yet, so
Is it letting you in?
if anyone does go in my chat, I'm gonna miss
Collectors
it.
without me!
You'll be
Move
fine
in!
for a stream, everybody.
Just start collectors without me!
62!
Alright, you going up, I'm going left.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, you guys ready for this? I'm about to hit 62 rings. Ready? 62!
Oh, there's rings
You're
up top,
fine, it's your
top
first
the
stream.
house!
What?
Yeah, that's where
Alright.
they were.
Also, you guys ready for this? I'm about to hit 62 rings.
There's some straight up the
Ready?
lines too.
62!
Oh no, I'm missing them.
Alright.
Also, you guys ready for this? I'm
Out
about to
there.
hit 62
Out
rings.
there. We gotta
Ready?
get that S plus rank. God.
62!
Ah, we're not getting it this time.
We're gonna have
I'm
to do it
sorry.
again.
Alright.
Also, you guys ready
Killed
for
you.
this? I'm about to hit 62 rings.
Damn it, Kage.
I'm sorry.
Also, you guys ready for this? I'm about to hit
We're gonna
62
do this
rings.
until we get it right.
Ready?
Yes, boss.
62!
Alright. Down because no fall damage.
Hi, Josh.
Alright.
Also, you guys ready? I'll show you Sonic Wear in a minute. Thank you, Drew. Kage will tell you guys as soon as we realized what this was, because we queued up for it and thought it was just a regular gathering quest. And then we popped in and fucking it starts playing the Sonic music. And Kage's like, we gotta go get rings. We gotta get him. We gotta...
Oh, definitely.
And I was
No,
like, I think it was Pookie.
the dressing up your cat as Sonic. How could you miss that?
I'm gonna dress my cat as Sonic and I'm gonna dress my dog as Tails.